back, everybody. For those of us who enjoy an adult beverage, I feel like everybody has a tequila story. Well, there are so many different types and flavor profiles when it comes to tequila. And listen, those flavor profiles can be very different. Well, for this week's Happiest Hour, sponsored by Acuesta Paces Markets, we are focusing on tequila, which includes mezcal. Adam Acuesta Pace is back to mix up a cocktail the Acuesta Pace way. Okay, Adam, do you have a tequila story?
I think everyone has one.
Okay, hello. We'll talk about that during the commercial break. Thank you so much for joining us once again for the Happiest Hour. And let's talk about tequila. What do you like about tequila? And when it comes to mezcal, why is it so different than all the other tequilas?
Okay, yeah, so tequila is distillate from the agave plant. And so the thing is you can't make tequila everywhere, and that's one of the things that's going to make mezcal different from tequila. And so, you know, mezcal is all coming from kind of like a single area, single state, and then some of a little bit around the states around in Mexico. And so it's made with the blue agave, and then mezcal is made with agave espadin. So a little bit different. Think of it like a cousin.
Okay,
all right?
cousin.
So
we all got cousins.
Think of it like a cousin. And the difference is so in this case we're going to use a white tequila, which is unaged. It's going to be clean. It's easy. You're going to really taste that agave flavor. This is also white, but for the mezcal, but it's from the area of Oaxaca. And so it's going to have like a smokiness.
Right.
Yeah, and so when they're cooking that agave, that's when you're getting those smoky flavors. And I like to think of this a little bit, like I told you before, about it's kind of like, I'm liking it to scotch. So some people like scotch that's real clean and sweet and easy to drink, and some people like it's like, you know, like smoky and iodine and all those real deep flavors. And not everybody likes everything. That's why they have so many different styles, and that's why we're here today. And like that's why we brought this. You know, the most consumed cocktail in the United States is the margarita.
Period. It's one of my most consumed cocktails, especially during a happy hour, and you are making us one today, the Acuesta Paces way. Okay, how do we get started?
Yeah, so a margarita is very easy to make. 2 parts tequila, 1 part lime, and 1 part triple sec.
I always tell people, triple sec and orange liqueur.
That's right.
It really makes a margarita a margarita.
It does, and we use Grand Gala. You know, a lot of people like to use Cointreau, which I like a lot.
Yes.
I prefer it, my favorite. And then people use Grand Marnier, but any sort of triple sec liqueur. So what we're trying to do is have the 2 tequila, 1 fresh lime. So you can either do fresh lime or some really high-end lime juice. So in this case, we're going to have some good fresh lime.
Yes, let's do it. Let's mix it up.
All right.
Okay, I'm a little thirsty.
Yeah. So one of the things we'll do even before we even taste it is if we want to rim the glass a little bit.
And you're doing a little lime juice here.
Yeah, we're going to put a little lime juice on there. So whenever we put a little salt, if we can get it out of there.
There you go. Come on. Oh, yes, yes.
There we go. Even before we make the drink.
So you're team salt on your margarita?
I like salt on the margarita.
Yeah, I'm team sugar.
I know, and you can do all kinds of stuff, but I like salt because that salt, that salinity. You know what? Salinity, it amplifies the flavor of everything.
Yes.
And it's different. So when you think about salt is it almost, man, I'm salivating just thinking about it.
Okay.
Yeah. So you get like salt and lime. You know, you could put salt and chocolate, salt and caramel, and it amplifies the flavor. So a lot of times people think like salt and pepper. Pepper is actually like a spice. Think of pepper as a spicing agent. But we're not gonna put any pepper on here. But salt really, I mean, you can put it on.
I completely agree.
You almost never have too much salt.
Yes, let's mix it up. So I put some ice in there. I'll be your bar back anytime, Adam. I got you.
Yeah, so we're gonna make this as the classic. So whatever portion that you want to use, you can even use the cap. It really doesn't matter. So what we want to do is we want equal parts tequila.
Yes.
So we're going to do 2 of these.
Yes, and keep on mixing it up for me because I got to ask you this question.
Anything.
I feel like mezcal, you either love it or you hate it, right?
Right.
My thing with mezcal is I feel like it overpowers the cocktail. No matter what you put in there, you're always gonna taste that smoky flavor.
You will.
Is there a solution to that? Or you just need to understand that because you're picking a mezcal and it tastes smoky, you're gonna have that smoky flavor?
You know, I think you just need to roll with it.
Come on.
I just think you need to roll with it.
I hear
Enjoy
with that.
it.
I'm going to
Yeah.
roll with it. Well, look,
Yeah.
mix this up for me,
Yeah,
please,
yeah,
my
yeah,
good
sure.
sir.
Yeah. So in this case, so there's, so you can either put it in just a regular. You can, you can put any kind of glass you want. It really doesn't matter. So if we want to put a little ice in here, a little ice in there, and then.
Shake
but
that up
I'm
for me.
mostly. I just want you to taste. I just want you to taste the tequila for what it is, because we're looking for portions. We're looking for portions.
Absolutely.
So I like to drink tequila even by itself, just over ice.
Insane, but I know that's how you get down on the North Shore. Come on, I love it.
That's right. And the reason is because I like to taste the flavors that you get in tequila. It's no different than whiskey or any kind of bourbon. And so if you can smell, man, that is some smoky.
I know, it's
that's some
smoky.
but it's really cool. So if you want to make a margarita with that, you're going to get some of those smoky flavors, and you can put a little ancho reyes in there, which is it's like a pepper liqueur, just a tiny bit. You can add all kinds of flavors to this.
It's good by itself.
Yep.
I'm not even gonna lie, but I gotta try this. What's the Pace's classic?
fantastic.
Cheers to you.
Thank you very much.
And to the happiest hour, everybody. Listen, don't forget, always drink responsibly if you're gonna drink, everybody. If you wanna check out any of the things we featured on today's show when it comes to the spirits, you have to go to Aquista Paces, everybody. They have 3 locations, one in Covington, one in Mandeville, and one in Slidell. For more information about their classes, all the different spirits they offer, and the juices that you need to make your cocktail, log on to AquistaPace.com.